Hey, and welcome to my day 3 training of my six-figure affiliate training, my step-by-step training program, where where I take you from start to finish on getting set up and how do you promote your offers, how to promote your links, how to promote yourself, how to gain traffic to your sites. Today's, like I said, day 3 of this training. If you're new here, you're going to want to stop right here, and you're going to want to go back and look through those other videos. If you've missed day 1 or day 2, if you've watched the intro but you're coming into day 3, if you've missed those other videos, I'm gonna suggest that you stop here also and go back and make sure that you watch those previous videos, because each day of these videos we're building off of each other. And this video today, it relies on making sure that you set up your domain like we did in day 1. Set up your domain account, set up your URL forwarding, etc. And then it's also going to require that you set up your email addresses and your TikTok accounts. So very, very important that you go back and watch those videos. And so again, if you're new, there's the step one. There's the step one is to go back and start at the beginning, so you know what this program is all about. Day 2, this is the setup. So that's where we set up your domain and set up your URL forwarding to go to your offer links. And then we posted this that day 2. Day 2 is getting your TikTok account set up, getting your social media set up, and what to do with it. So today we're going to build off that, and we're going to start going through actually making some videos with that. So it'll be pretty useful on making sure you have that information ready to go, and all set up. If you haven't signed up yet, you're going to want to make sure you go down below. There's the sign up link down below. So hit that join button and get signed up. If you haven't signed up and purchased a URL yet, purchased your domain name, you can also hit that link down below, and it'll bring you right to Namecheap and get set up there. So make sure you do that, and that way you can follow along as we go. So as we go through this training, there's also links down below for the checklists and cheat sheets, basically is what I want to call them. So I'll bring that up and I'll show it to you. You can go right to the link and download this sheet. It's a Google Doc sheet. So if you're not familiar with that, it's real easy to use. Just hit the link. It'll bring you to it's shared, so you can get access to it and use that as a template. So it'll help you get it done a little bit quicker. So I'm just going to drag it over because I've started this template sheet already. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this out, turn that off. I don't need to highlight anymore. So like I said, I've got this sheet open. I'm going to pull this up right here. So like we set up yesterday. So there's my email addresses, for my email addresses that I set up, and there's my TikTok name. So if you haven't set those up yet, you're going to want to make sure you go back, watch that video, make sure you get those accounts set up. That way, as we go through this today, you can just follow along and get it done. So from here, again, this is a template. You can go back in here and look and see what I've put in here. This is really just the title that we're going to be entering into the video series. And then really, it's really the hook that's going to drive them to watch that video. And then it's a little bit of build up. And then we have to make sure that we follow with a call to action. So it's go to my link, go to my site, go do something, or what you want them to do. So we have to make sure that we spell that out for them. And then the other two spots down below here that I have, we're going to go in and I'm going to show you how to pick some music, and then the keywords, the hashtags that we're going to put in here. So show you a tool where you can plug some information into this tool. It'll help generate some hashtags for you. So that way you're not searching forever and trying to figure out which hashtags you work. One thing I will note is that TikTok has changed their algorithm. So hashtags are still useful, but it's also, they look at, text on videos, your descriptions, sometimes words that are being spoken. So it's not all about the hashtags anymore, even though they are important, but what you put in your video is proven to be more important than just those hashtags. Before I go open TikTok, I'm going to show you a tool that will help you find those hashtags for you. So I'm going to go to my web browser and get this opened up. So we're going to go up here. I have a favorite saved. So it's called iqhashtags.com. We'll give this a sec, this page to load. So It's a free site. It's going to ask you to join. You don't have to. You can join as a free site, as a free member, and that's all I have is just a free subscription, no cost to join this program. So when we get into the hashtags, we can put some information in here. So we'll come back to this in just a minute. Actually, just kidding. We're gonna go through and put a couple of hashtags in here now, just so you can see the example here. So we'll do side hustle and then do a search. So when we do that search, it's going to go through their records. And this was really built for Instagram, but we're all using the same hashtags, and so but this still gives you a good indication of the popularity or the ranking of those hashtags. So as we generate those hashtags, you can see side hustle here. So it brought it up, and you can see these are the hashtags here. You can see the number of posts that they've been used on, the average likes, and the average comments. So whatever works for you. Again, TikTok has been changing their algorithms with the amount of hashtags that are being used, and there are some guidelines about using hashtags. Generally speaking, if when you're on a new account, you're going to want to pick um, hashtags that have a lower amount of views, because as they get sent out to viewers, you have a better chance of getting more viewers to see that, and actually participate with your content as you post. But it is good to also pick some hashtags that have some higher rankings and higher popularity out there too, because it will get you mixed into the trend. So what we're going to do here is just look for these hashtags. And so based on side hustle, we have, let's say, business is a good one. I have a few checked here already. Money, motivation, financial freedom, work from home, and online business. So usually between 5 and 8 hashtags is more than enough. Some people go crazy. It really doesn't help your cause. So really recommend between 5 and 8 hashtags, for your post. So we select those hashtags. We're just going to hit this button here, and we're going to say copy hashtag. So let's copy to our clipboard, and then we're going to go back to our template. And this is all just becoming prepared of what we're going to do for our TikTok videos. So we have here, I'm just going to double click in this cell, put this all in, and just formatting. Now we can change that after. I like to have things nice and neat, so if it's spanning between, it might drive me nuts. So just from a visual perspective, we'll get this cleaned up. So there we go. There's our hashtags for this first video, and we're going to repeat this process as we go through the 5 videos. So now we're going to head over to our phone and our TikTok application. So we'll get that connected here. So let me get my phone connected. Grab my phone. I'm going to do a screen share so everybody can see. All right, I'm going to drag this over so you can see my phone here. All right, so here's my phone. You can see this. Hopefully, the lag isn't too bad for you. Hopefully, it's making sense to you. I'm going to slide over to my TikTok app. So we went through and created those accounts yesterday. Yes, I only created 3. I have a bunch of other TikTok accounts, so it's going to be hard. This was for presentation purposes, really for me. I can go and create the other 2. I really wanted to show you the process and what to do with them, but I have probably about 10 different TikTok accounts that I'm doing this with. So um, we're going to go back and select the first one that we created, that with the first profile, and get ready to set up that first video. And like I mentioned yesterday, these first few videos, we're not going to be talking videos. We're not going to, yes, we're going to show, we want to make sure we show a picture of you. but we're not going to be doing a long presentation or even a short presentation. We're really just going to do 15-second videos. We can even do, shorter videos based on the sound, and we'll get you walk through getting that first one set up. Oh, my phone shut off, so let's get this back unlocked. So here's the video here. So I'll show you exactly, what we're going to be doing on the video. So first steps first, we're going to hit that plus sign down the very bottom, the black plus sign. And now you can see that I'm on my phone and I'm also on my screen here. So you can see exactly what's going on. So first, for this first video, it's going to be really, really easy. And again, we're not going to be talking. We're going to be looking at our phone and giving a signal to our phone to look at the text. So stand by and we'll make this video. Again, 15 seconds. Oh, what I do want to mention too is you can see at the bottom of the screen, you can select the 15, the 60, and the 3 minutes, 3 minute videos. So 3 minute videos. Sorry, don't know if that was confusing, but all you have to do is just slide to the left or right to pick which one you want to see. All right, so we're going to stay with the 15-second. Doesn't Even if you want to stay at the 15-second, you don't have to do the entire 15-second video. You can do 5 seconds or 8 seconds or whatever you're looking to do. So, but we're going to do this. So hang on. So there we go. We've got our first piece of a video ready to set up. So, from here, we're going to go and add text to our videos. We're going to add the text. We're going to add the call to action. We're going to add those hashtags in the description. So I will keep this. I'll keep the phone shared. What I'm going to do on the other side here is go back to the template sheet, and you can see here we're going to start with this site helped me work from home in 2022. So we'll keep the phone shared. Oop, not that one. We'll keep the phone shared so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So I hit the text button at the top right hand side, and we're going to put in this site helped me. I'm going to hit a new line. Work from home in and new line, and then go 2022. Only, oops, sorry, we have only 19 spots left. And you can do transitions as you get more into TikTok. You can do the text first. You can do the first bullet point, the capture, or the um, that tagline that's going to help draw people in, which would be this site helped me work from home in 2022. And then the build up is we'd only have 19 spots left, and there, draw some action into that. But for these purposes, we're just gonna start here, and then I was going to put some emojis in here. We're going to put these blue bars right down here, just to draw action to what's going on. And then also, so we're also going to put the domain that we purchased on day one in here. Remember, we put the domain in here. We have that domain information in your bio section, so that way it's consistent. They can see exactly where to go and what you're asking them to do. So we're going to hit that. We're going to type that in right now, and I'm not going to put a dot. I'm going to put a dot in between just because um, it, the algorithm doesn't always like when you're trying to pull people away from the platform. So, if they see that full web address in there, you may not get as much visibility, which, you need as much visibility. Don't focus on the views, make sure you're focusing on the right content. But at the end of the day, we want to make sure that people are seeing your offer and you're getting content or getting traffic to the site that you're looking to do. So put in the domain name that you purchased yesterday. So for me, it was Simple Money. Can't spell affiliate. We'll put that same dot in there, and it's scrolling over a little bit because I have a lot of text in there. So um, that's okay. Based on what domain you put in there, you can modify that. You can change the size of the text, etc. So we're going to keep it just like that for now. And we'll click away from that. You can see it's kind of filtered there. So you want to make sure you can really, really see the text there. So we're going to go back into edit. And then there's some features here. And you can change the different colors of the text. If you want to change the outline of the text, you can pick the color. And then the first selection of the A button is you putting a stroke or an outline around the letters. If you hit it again, it puts another block, so and then a shaded block. So it just changes the format of what you're doing. So we'll keep it like that. And you can say, hey, look at that. I can see that nice and clear. We'll go from there. So next step is we want to make sure that we add a sound to the video. We want to make it appealing for people to sit there and listen to the sound, or if you're presenting an offer to them. So to how to find a sound, we're gonna go look for a viral sound that's around 15 seconds. So we're gonna hit that button at the top. We're gonna hit add sound, and hopefully you can hear those songs. Haven't tested it yet, so hopefully you can hear those songs. But there's some recommended songs here. And if you're looking for the viral sounds, you're gonna hit that search button in the top box there. And then down under the playlist, you can see TikTok viral right in the middle. It's an orange with a flame around it, so we're going to hit that button. And you can see here, so the top song, the Love You Still, the King Khan and the Barbecue Show, that's the top rated song right now. So typically, if you're going to use one of these viral songs, um, it's going to help drive viewers to your videos. So we'll hit that one, and then the next one down. So you can pick the top three, you can pick the top five. Again, you're going to be creating the 5 videos and getting those posted. So whatever works for you, whichever. We're just going to hit that second one. So now we have that first video here. So it's playing that sound. It's going to be 15 seconds long. If you want to add some additional filters to it, you can get fancy and change the colors and backgrounds just by hitting the filters tab on the right hand side of the screen. All right, so from here, we're going to hit that next button. And here is where we put the description in. So um, now you can say whatever you want to say. We'll put the second part in. We have 19 spots left. Sign up now. And then here's where we're going to put those hashtags in. So I didn't go to you can go to the app on your phone too and get the same hashtags and make it a little easier for you. But I'm just going to go through and type those hashtags in. Motivation, we've got business, and online, business, money, financial, freedom. Oh, I didn't spell that correctly. Freedom. Then we have earn money and millionaire. So those are the hashtags in for this first session. Again, as you get into this is a real generalization of how to go through the process. My first recommendation, I think I mentioned it yesterday, is really understanding who you're offering your product to. So understand what we're going to call understand your avatar, or understand your target market. So who's going to relate with you? Who are you trying to sell for? Make it very very specific, because if you try to reach an audience that's way too big, you won't get any traction. You'll be trying to talk to everybody, and you'll end up talking to nobody. So make sure you niche down. Make sure you get specific on who you're targeting, because you have much better results. So from here, we have our title in, we have our text in, we have everything in that we're going to go. So from here, we're just going to go ahead and hit the post button. So we're hit post, and then from post video publicly, yes, because that's the intent. We want to make sure that this content gets shared around and people see your views, and get followers and more people interested in your offer. So we'll go from there. So we're going to hit post now. Yes, because I haven't accessed this phone before, so we're gonna. And I don't connect my TikTok to friends, just because there's always those naysayers out there. What are you doing? Doesn't really matter. Does it really matter? Who knows? But it's all about what you're doing to change your life, what you're doing to earn, to try to get to those 4 to 5 figures a month, six figures yearly. It's up to you, and it's your mindset, it's your business. So who cares what friends and family say? All right, so you're going to go through and do this 5 more times. You're going to go through the same exact process. You're going to copy the templates in here. Go right on to the next one, that learn my proven FU money method for 2022. Here's the perfect solution to quit your side job. And you can see just by the titles in these areas that they're really targeting a specific demographic, a specific niche. So just keep that in mind as you go, and have fun posting the videos. I'd recommend, at this point, we're not going to talk about repurposing content, but what I am going to ask you to do is go through and keep your, stop that video. So what I am going to do is ask you to go through tonight and create those additional 4 videos, and just pick a different spot in your house. Go to a different room or go outside, or just do something a little, 15 seconds each. At the end of the day, it should take you about 30 minutes to create your 5 videos. Don't worry about being perfect. As you get more familiar with posting TikToks and generating your content, it gets a lot easier for you, and you realize that not everything has to be perfect before getting it out there. And that's, quite honestly, that's the biggest struggle for a lot of people starting businesses and running businesses, is trying to get everything perfect before you get it out there. And I'm here to say you don't have to be perfect to get it out there. So we'll get this screen share shut down. Take this phone off. We're good. So again, get those videos done. That's your homework for tonight. What I'm also going to ask you to do is to make sure you go down below. You can hit this template sheet, download this template sheet down below so you can fill it in. It's really good that you track what you're doing, because at the end of the day, you want to see what's working well for you, what's not working well. So, and this will give you a record of what you've posted, what content, what hashtags you use, what songs you use. Oh, and I forgot, I didn't, it's my, I didn't even put the song in. So I usually always write the song information down in here. So I'm just going to go back into my phone real quick, go to that video and look it up. And it was $L. So that way we have the song name. You can add it to your favorites when you're on the phone too. That way, if you want to reuse it, you like it, you can reuse it, no problem. So again, just for tracking purposes, you have exactly what's in there, and you can go through. I'm going to have recommendations for you, so I'm going to go through and fill this out before I upload this, so you can see recommendations. All right, so make sure you have those titles in, make sure you have the text in, make sure you have the hashtags in, and make sure you have your call to action in your videos. So make sure you go through, do your other posts, your other 4 posts, or make sure you do all 5 of them. And then tomorrow we're going to continue. We're going to have a continuation tomorrow. We're going to talk about how to generate more content, how to generate ideas, how do I come up with ideas to um, for content to post. So I'm going to show you easy ways to find what other people are doing out there, not to copy paste, but to copy and interpret into how you could present that offer. So I don't like the copy paste method, just because I don't like being exactly like somebody else. I like to make it just slightly different. So we're gonna find videos, and we're gonna tailor them to us. So that's what we're going to get into tomorrow. But before we get into that tomorrow, what I'm going to finish up with today is talking about emails. So it's something that we've gone through our videos, and the next thing, how are we going to drive traffic to our links too? Those links that we set up in the multiple income funnel, or those links to our domain name. So we're gonna turn to the email section right now. I'll minimize this. We'll get rid of the IQ hashtags, and we're going to go to our MLGS service. So if you haven't signed up I'll go to the multiple income funnel page. Again, this is where you first sign up. You need that link to get signed up. So make sure you hit my link down below to get signed up. And then if you haven't signed up for the MLGS yet, you can go up into the bonus income streams up here. And here is the multiple lead, excuse me, my lead gen secret, or the MLGS, right in here. So you want to make sure you go and hit this sign up button to get signed up into the MLGS service. This is where I talked about having 100 leads every single day, and then if you, based on if you have a referral into that program, you're going to have another 100 leads for that month, or depending on where you're at. So it's completely up to you on what you provide. So we're going to go into that program right now, and I have my link set up. So I'm going to go right into it. Again, if you have an account, you can just log right in. If not, you're going to want to make sure you create that account. So we'll log in, and this is the mailing service. So your leads are going to show up here, and you can see, all your leads, show up on every single day, those 100 leads. So from here, we're going to go into our mailing system. And again, I have a template mail swipe for you, so you can find that template mail swipe right down below the video too. So it makes it pretty easy for you. You can see I have a lot of leads, thousands of leads in here. So we're going to select all these leads all the way from all these. Select this and select last. Um, that's right. So we're gonna do a second one. So we're gonna get all those leads out. We're gonna send from your name as you get signed up within the My Lead Gen secret. Um, and then we're going to do the subject line. So let's go to this email swap. Put in the subject line. Then we're going to do the body. I'll show you the body. So we'll go to my email swipe file. We'll pull that up. So I'm going to give you a range of swipes to pull from. I'm not just going to give you these 5 different ones to pull from. I'll give you a whole bunch. You can tailor, and I'd recommend you tailor them to you, make them a little more authentic. So here's the first one that I'm gonna share with you. So the subject line is always follow the trend. We're gonna take that, copy that, and then paste it right into the subject line. And then we're gonna go back to where to go. Swipe, and then we're going to copy all this. So if you're in Windows, it's Control C. If you're on Apple, then it's Command C. Pretty easy to do. So go back up into your MLGS service. Here's the body of the text that you're going to be sending. So what we're going to do is copy all of this and then paste our swipe right into here. And you can see it came in a red originally, so we can hit that Control A and then change the color of the font by hitting this button here. And we're just going to go to black. We don't want it all bold. We want it specific. So you can read the content. You can read the content. You can edit as you see fit. Make sure it makes sense to you. But in this email swipe, we have to make sure that make sure we're bringing people back to your affiliate offer. So here's a place to do it. To put a link in. So we're gonna go back to uh, the multiple income funnel site and grab that link. So let's grab that link. I'll keep that open. We'll go to the MIF, log in. We're going to go to links. And again, I'm just going to grab the standard link. Um, Again, using links, you can do that tracking on there. So what's great about even with these links here, I'm going to show you another trick. Instead of going in and creating your link here, creating your link here, there's actually another easy step to do. So what we're going to do is we're just going to copy this link. So we're going to copy link address. We're going to go back into the mailing system, and we're going to say, instead of just link, who's going to click on just a word that says link? So we're going to say for this one, start, do it all in caps, start here, and then what we're going to do is highlight that text and then go right up to this link button right here, hit that button, and then paste in that URL that we just copied from the MIF site. So again, this was just the default link, and they're not going to see this whole thing when they get the email. When they get the email, it's just going to be a link for them to click. So nice, they don't have to type anything in. And again, to make that tracking link, we're going to hit that slash afterward, and then I'm just going to do SMA for Simple Money Affiliate. That way, when the system sees it, it's going to say, hey, I don't recognize that additional piece at the end there, and it's going to say, hey, this is a new tracking link, and it's going to actually add it to your system. So makes it makes it even easier for you. One less step if you don't want to create the actual link in your MIF site. So we'll just hit the SMA and then we'll hit OK. Go through, make sure you read the other one. We're going to do here, we're going to do the same thing. We'll just say um, click to learn more. Whatever works for you. So again, we'll hit that link button and then we'll do the SMA and make sure you're signing it. You can get as personal as you want, but really it's you can look for there's plenty of examples for swipes out there. Again, I'm going to give you a bunch to work from. You can use whichever ones you want. This perfect timing tab is a pretty neat feature. So the system recognizes when people are most likely to open emails, and it'll deliver those emails in that recommended time. So you can choose to use it, or you can just distribute all those emails all at once. So we'll hit perfect timing. And then if you want to preview, you can preview what that message looks like. Make sure it's pretty readable. Yep, I'm good with that. So I'm just going to click outside that box. And then from here, all we need to do is hit that send email. So at this point, it's now going to be sending out 9,000 emails to all those email addresses. And then you can go back in, and every day as you send emails, um, you can hit the statistics tab and you can see how many were delivered and what that looks like. So I've got some pretty good delivery rates in here, but it's makes it super simple. It makes it so you don't have to go and buy another service like System IO or Aweber or GetResponse. I am going to create some other videos on on benefits of using those systems, and what to do with those. So you can get some by using those systems. You can get additional tracking and additional see who's actually opening your emails, and it gives you a little bit more visibility. But again, it's an added cost where if you're already part of this lead gen secret program, you're already using this. Why add additional cost in if you don't have to? And right now, this doesn't. You're sending those emails out, and it makes a really simplified system. So and then as you bring people in, you can earn commissions off the lead gen secret, and you can earn additional leads, etc. So another great platform, easy to use, integrated into this multiple income funnel system. So this is what I do on a daily basis. I go into my TikToks, I create my TikToks, I go into my multiple income funnel system. I look at my teams, I look at my links, I look at my leads, because like I said, in your leads section, I'll go back and show this real quick. So make sure you go back when you're in your multiple income funnel system. You want to make sure you look at those lead sections every single day, because those the lead capture pages are capturing your email, but it's up to you to follow up with those people to say what their interest level is in joining your program, and make sure you set them up on sending them emails daily about the benefits of using this program. The benefits of getting started and making a significant amount of income from following these systems. So you're going to want to make sure you follow up and with those potential leads. If people sign up instantaneously, by one of your links, that's it makes it even easier for you. But all your information will be shared for anybody that comes into the platform, and really, it's really going to be beneficial for you and them. So again, spending about 30 minutes on TikTok videos. As we get into some of the other platforms, it'll take you a little bit longer, but we're still only talking, under 2 hours a day to get this started. As you get, you start making more income, you start making a bunch of income from this. Obviously, it's a supplement, or even, quit your 9 to 5, whatever you feel like doing. But if you can decide to put a lot more effort into it, you can obviously make, as much money as you possibly can, but it's going to be based on your effort and based on your mindset. So focus, at least put the 1 to 2 hours a day in to get this started. And that way you can start generating leads, you start generating your income, which will start coming pretty quick. So really useful platform. Remember, go back and do your homework tonight, do those other 4 videos, make sure you get all those 5 videos posted, and then we can compare to see, how those videos are doing. So we will see you on day 4.